the numbers are going, it's video.
Yeah, I know.
Left my home in London, headed by the auction days. Nothing to live for inside old M25 anymore. So I wanna sit on Scarborough Bay, watching these tides roll me away. Sitting here on Scarborough Bay, wasting time.
Oh, battleship.
Cause I'm not dead, gonna change. Everything still remains the same. I can do what I'm 10 people tell me to. So like this out of me. Something tells me I've lost your attention.
Yeah.
The boats are here, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the Naval Warfare Show to start.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pretend that's the real reason and not just the fact that Commander Sean's had enough of me. We are going to commence this afternoon's show with a parade of the ships that are used in our side of the action. First up here, we come to the armed merchant vessel Jervis Bay. While Jervis is principally a cargo ship, as you can see by the cannon fore and aft on her deck, she is capable of taking an active and pivotal role in today's action. Following on from Jervis Bay, we come to RMS Asturias. The RMS stands for Royal Mail Ship. Like all of the ships in our fleet, she's over 20 feet long. Originally constructed for us by the professional boat builders up in Whitby, lovingly maintained by the Gizone Park crew so that we can continue to bring you this show year after year. And she is a stunning piece of scale modelling. Following on from RMS Asturias, we come to two very famous ships in the history of the Royal Navy. These are the 6-inch gun Leander class British cruisers HMS Ajax and HMS Achilles. Ajax and Achilles are supported in today's mission by a much older vessel. This is HMS Exeter. However, despite the fact that Exeter is the older vehicle, when she was put to sea, she was fitted with the bigger cannon. So she actually carries the 8-inch cannon on her deck. And these three ships will always be remembered in the history of the Royal Navy for the absolutely epic part they played in the Battle of the River Plate, which is what our show is based on. Because, people of Gizone Park, the island behind me has been overtaken by the enemy and turned into a fortress where we can... Oh. It's the enemy. You like a sneak peek at the script? This is the capital ship of the enemy fleet.
The Bismarck.
This is the mighty Franklin.
Never mind.
Powerfully armed man of war, deck bristling with cannon, capable of dealing incredibly heavy damage to our side. Very sneaky as well. You couldn't just let us have a nice parade without you, could you? Had to come out here and ruin things. Anyway. Right, while the fleet sails away around the island, gets back into position, And the enemy goes and hides where it's supposed to be. Let's just catch up, make sure everybody's on the same page. Hello, welcome down to P-Zone Park. Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah.
That's right. And that, my friends, is all down to the hard work of the groundskeepers. So, if you went to the kiosk or the cafe and you got yourself something to eat, okay, or you brought a coffee with you or some fish and chips, whatever it might be, and you've got some rubbish, please don't tuck it underneath the benches or put it in the hedges. There's loads of bins dotted all the way around the park. So either put it into one of those or take it home. Let's keep the place looking beautiful for everybody else. Okay? Now, secondly, for those of you who weren't here right at the beginning, we are going to be having a battle here. And that means there are going to be some booms, some bangs, and some explosions. Now, I don't want anybody to worry. This is a council-run event and we've had literally minutes of high-quality training. However, if you have your pets with you, if you have any small children with you, if you had a particularly good weekend and you're still feeling a little bit delicate, please be aware that especially towards the end of the show, it's going to be loud. Okay? And thirdly, don't worry mate, this is the last one. Thirdly, this, my friends, is an old-fashioned, happening right in front of your very faces, in real life, British summer show. Supposedly. And that means you lot have got a role to play. Because please be aware that especially towards the end of the show, it's going to be loud. Okay? And thirdly, don't worry mate, this is the last one. Thirdly, this, my friends, is an old-fashioned, happening right in front of your very faces, in real life, British summer show. Supposedly. And that means you lot have got a role to play. Because when our side's doing really well, we like to give them a big cheer. Okay? So let's have a quick practice. I'm going to count to 3, you're going to cheer. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah!
2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. Is this still working? Where's my little buddy? Can you hear me? Kids, can you hear me?
Yes.
Do you think the old people have just gone to sleep?
Maybe. Possibly.
What is it? I'll tell you what. This side is my line, is the imaginary line from the tree down to the water. This side, I'd like to hear you have a cheer. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yay!
Now, that's pretty good. I'm hoping you lot are going to be able to match that kind of energy. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Ooh, it seems like we're all starting to wake up a little bit. Now, there's been too much division in this country in recent weeks, so let's all come together. Let's give ourselves a nice big cheer. Let's pretend it's not embarrassing to have fun in front of people you don't know. Okay? All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah!
That's better. Well done. Thanks very much. Okay? Oh, but, as you've already seen, sometimes the enemy's being super sneaky, or they're doing really well. And when that happens, we like to give them a big boom. Okay? So it's a very similar system. I'm going to count to 3, you're going to boo. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Boo!
Do we need to talk about the fact that your booing's better than your cheering? No? Okay, fair enough. We'll just keep that one together then. Right! I've invited you down to a beautiful public place and reminded you can do your little bit to keep it that way by putting any rubbish you managed to create in the bin. I've warned you there's going to be some booms and some bangs, but don't worry about it, we know what we're doing. And we've practiced your booing and your cheering. And your booing, at least, is absolutely fantastic. Okay, shall we get on with the show?
Yes.
Marvellous. Okay. As the convoy sails in on the right-hand side of the lake. As the convoy supposed to be some boats over there. It's not going very well today, is it?
No.
I'll tell you what, kids. I'll play a quick song while the boats catch up. You keep an eye out for me. Give me a shout when they start coming, okay? My name is Jim. All right, just give me a shout. I'm pretty sure that Captain Sean's trying to get me cancelled. I feel good. Minute I would. 'Cause I feel good. Minute I would. I gotta hear you.
About time. Oh, yeah.
Jimbo? No, that's James Brown. See what? Oh, the boats! Oh, thanks, guys. Do you know what? Between you and me, we're going to get through this show.
No, not.
The convoy sails in on the right-hand side of the lake. You will see that the unarmed vessels are supported by the escort vessels HMS Ajax, Achilles and Exeter. As the convoy approaches, the enemy lookouts send word down to the warship and she goes out to hunt. Have you seen the warship, Pizzo? Yeah. Let's give that warship a big boo. Come on, 1, 2, 3. Boo. The warship opens up and begins to attack the convoy. The convoy radios out for help. And a long-range patrol is sent in by Bomber Command. Let's have a cheer for the planes, come on!
Yeah!
Here come the planes diving down! As the planes dive down, the escort vessels, Ajax, Achilles and Exeter, get themselves into position and begin to attack the Franklin.
Ooh.
The Franklin is now taking damage. She turns to run back for the safety of her own harbour, belching black smoke. As she does, she is defended by the artillery on the enemy shores. She's in a bad way. She's heading back, but I don't think that's the last we're going to see of her. I think those enemy engineers might be able to fix her. But it seems like our side's won the first round of the battle. Let's give him a cheer!
Yeah!
Well, you lucky lot have just had a short lesson in naval military tactics. You have.
Think so.
You see, the whole way that the convoy system works is that the supply vessels, like RMS Asturias, the ones that are bringing the troops, the material, everything that's necessary up to the front. British pride, right? One of our ships is being left behind.
Oh no.
Must have some sort of engine trouble or something. But while she's out there, all alone, she's not only in danger from any of those enemy warships or those enemy aeroplanes, but quite possibly the greatest danger of them all.